there are good ones here in the
There are
Philippines.
good ones there in the Philippines.
You just have to be patient and look and look. It took me
Right.
3 years to find a good one.
Yeah, it took you 3 years. It took me about 5 or 6. So.
And with your advice, I rushed.
Yeah, with my advice, you rushed.
Yeah, I rushed.
You didn't take my advice. That was the problem. Hello, guys. Welcome to our life in the Philippines.
And we promise not to talk about COVID.
And you started it from the get-go. We promise we're not going to talk about COVID, but you know what? Just a little update on what's really going on here.
We're about to get locked down again.
Yep, we're about to get locked down again. Lockdown is coming Monday morning, and I just studied some of the data and statistics. We have, from what I understand, about 64 cases. However, in our barangay, where over 2,000 people live, there's one case at this point. One case.
Yes.
Active.
One active case.
One active case.
There
and
were
they blocked off the entire street.
Yeah.
They blocked off the entire street, and last feeding we had, we went out and did some feeding. The guys couldn't get in there. I'm too old now, so I'm not going out anymore. This guy is a young man, so
we were doing the camera work and helping out a little bit. So we went out there, and yes, there were a couple of streets.
A couple of streets were blocked off, but I think they lifted it on one, so there's only one street right here in the barangay now that are blocked off, and it's funny how they do it because they blocked off the entire street, and nobody has access to that street.
Yes, and then
except
they put people,
residents on the street.
They put people at the entrance of the street to. They are there to actually help the people that are in the quarantine if they need anything.
Yeah.
They bring things to them or whatever.
Yeah, and they come here sometimes too.
For what we have learned, these are exaggerate measures, in my opinion now, because in many cases it's not even COVID. They test them and they test positive, and then they test them again and they test them negative.
Yeah.
And so.
So it's a matter of are the tests really working? That kind of stuff.
Is it the flu? What is it?
Yeah.
Anyways. However,
lockdown is in place by Monday morning, the 28th, and it's going to last till New Year's Eve. 3 months.
Oh, wow.
So it's pretty much, between Christmas and New Year somewhere they're saying they're going to lift it again. So it's okay. we just gotta accept it. Umberto's looking at his personal situation and our situation too, but he's looking at it from a point of got to get out here so we can go to work. There's.
I just don't see how you can put. I mean, I see every day walking on the street people that are very aggressive, begging for money or for food. Something that before you had people begging, but it was
they were asking,
and so,
hold their hand out for a little bit of money.
But now there's other type of people desperate, looking for help, and there's people going hungry. There's people not working. There's people not making any money, and there's no help from the government. The locking down isn't going to provide any work. Isn't going to provide any money, and they're not providing any other form of assistance. So I don't know what's going to happen with a lot of these people. I'm really worried about it. Especially
I'm
the
concerned
elderly.
about it. I got to be honest. I'm concerned about the people really making it because I think now in Philippines the unemployment rate here is about 45%. Those were statistics that were out about 2-3 weeks ago, and just imagine, United States having a 50% unemployment. those numbers are pretty tough.
The only thing that first of all, nothing makes sense. Science is not making sense. The destruction of the economy doesn't make any sense compared to other flu seasons. Doesn't make sense. It doesn't hold
Not
water.
only that, destruction of economy will probably down the road cause a lot of more calamity than the actual virus itself. At least that's my opinion, and I saw some really interesting statistics from what's the official site there? I forgot the name of them, but they actually forecast around 500 million people going into what they call severe starvation. Severe starvation basically means, from what I understand, no way of finding food or other things. We're not talking specifically here about Philippines. Now we're
going
generalizing. The entire world are going into this for several reasons, and the decisions that are made are long-term and even short-term, I think, more detrimental to a large population, especially on the people that are lower class, if you want to classify them that, or low income.
People living with hardships.
Yeah,
I would say.
And it's like we said here in the Philippines. People normally have a hard time during good times to feed their families, and when hard times come around the corner, I think it's getting any worse, even worse. So
there are serious hardships.
So we'll see. Anyway, shifting gears. What about dating? Should we go into the dating scene a little bit? I gotta laugh at that, because Umberto and I decided to do a little. What do we call it?
Searching for a wife in the Philippines.
Yeah, searching for a wife in the Philippines or something like that, and I never got a chance to. He shifted them so fast, I never got the chance to put him on the stage. Right?
Well, I met a lot of people looking for people that I liked, and so recently I met someone very special, and we're together.
All right, you're together, yeah. Yeah, she's a good lady, and we asked her if she wanted to be on the stage, but she was
She's
so little shy. So she said, "No, not really."
Not really.
Well, we're gonna sneak in a photograph here.
One of these days.
One of these days. We'll sneak one in.
She's been on some videos when we're doing the distribution, because she's been helping out too.
Yeah. Yep. That's one thing with us. When it comes to the distribution, we all help each other here. Yes. I'm the lazy one now. I'm only doing the accounting, and then I'm sending Umberto out. He gets the supplies, and then we have Filipinos taking care of the distribution, basically. So
we help out a little bit in every step of the way, and it's nice to see when some people get relief.
Yeah.
For the most part, they're very, very helpful.
Right.
Very thankful. So
yeah. So yeah.
It's rewarding.
So it's very rewarding. It's been, despite 215 days now in quarantine. Despite that, it has been a challenge. It has been fun, if you can classify it as fun, but at least rewarding, right?
It's been rewarding, and it has taken our minds off of things. And when you're doing something positive and you see people appreciating what you're doing, it's rewarding more than anything. It puts smiles on some people that are having extremely difficult times, and and at least it's a little break from the reality, and we do what we can.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I mean, I wish we could do a lot more, but we're limited in what we can do, and it's unfortunate, but they don't like people that help other people for some reason.
Yeah, sometimes we see that, but in general here, the population has been very, very graceful and thankful. And,
nothing bad to say about the people, the poor people, in my opinion, have a lot more class than some of the ruling class.
Yeah, we even had our barangay captain personally come and deliver our barangay passes today. So even on that level, they are appreciative to us and anybody who helps out. There has been other people also on a couple of occasions that have been helping out with rice and other things. I know some private Filipinos actually bought a ton of rice.
We're not the only ones doing good things, and that's a good thing to say.
Yeah, and that's the interesting part also. A lot of Filipinos are helping Filipinos, and it's interesting to see that part.
Yeah, this difficulties sometimes they bring out the best in some people, sometimes they bring out the worst, but anyways, what we are saying here is that no matter how much difficulty they're going through, they're resilient people.
Yeah, they are.
Very resilient.
Yeah. And most Filipinos always have a smile on their face.
Even though they're hungry.
Even though they're hungry, even though they're
whatever
struggling.
little food they have, they are willing to share. You walk by and they say, "Let's eat." So
every time I walk by some of my neighbors here, and I know they don't have much, but they're saying, "Hey, you want to taste our food? You want to eat?" They're very
food is a very
friendly.
big part of their culture. They have some very good food here.
Oh yeah.
And so let's try to see if we can help them continue eating at least.
Right. Yep. That's for sure. So I've been thinking about the channel and talked to Bert a little bit about it. Under these current circumstances, I'm 66. Yeah, I'm 66.
One more six and oh my God.
66 years old. Still in good shape though, I think.
Yeah,
even though, you know what, I gained a lot of weight during these 6 months.
No outdoor sports?
No outdoor sports, no running around, no. I guess that puts some stuff on the belly, I guess.
Yeah, I lost weight because of all the walking that I did. Now I'm gaining a little bit back.
Yeah.
Because of not doing much.
Yeah, but you're restricted to some degree. But anyway, I'm doing that. So what we've been talking about when it comes to the channel, it's hard to build up content, obviously, and I've been focusing more on the live feeds, and that's something I want to say. If you come here and you watch our videos and all that, we love to interact with our subscribers. We even have a standing invitation for you to actually participate in the live feeds. We do that through StreamYard. You can request that we send you a link, and in most cases, actually, when the feed starts, we post up a link so anybody who is interested in coming in and have a little chat with us and talk, and we normally keep it as open forums. Umberto, if I can get him up next time.
A girlfriend.
He's a girlfriend and they're sleeping all day. At least the door is closed, right? When we have our live feeds, you're always welcome. Click that link, come on in. If you have a camera, we'll put you on camera. If you don't want to be on camera, you can come on, turn off your camera, and we can still have a conversation. It's actually pretty fun, and we have done a lot of different subjects and about life in Philippines and pros and cons and all that. And we're going to continue to do that. So the live feeds are every, let's see here, because we are targeting two different markets. We're targeting Philippines, and we're also targeting United States and Europe. But for United States, it's every Wednesday and Saturday night at 8:15 p.m. we go live, and it's like a clockwork. That's when we go live. So those are two scheduled feeds every week, 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we also have the Manila time would then be Thursday morning and Sunday morning at 8:15 a.m. until we get into EST instead of EDT, right? They call it EDT during the summer, EST. Right now it's 12 hours. We're 12 hours ahead of
the East Coast.
East Coast in the United States. Once they change, and I think that's somewhere in October, we're going to be 13 hours ahead. So that be the time, but we'll announce that when that comes. All right, guys, that was just a little short update from us today, and we're going to probably do a few more, maybe a little shorter things.
Maybe longer.
Maybe longer, it depends. I'm hoping to get his girlfriend on the stage.
She's a little shy.
She's a little shy. She was a little shy today. We'll get her up here eventually.
She's a sweet person.
And then we can start talking about dating in Philippines and a few other things. And that's another thing. We are actually putting up. I'm actually putting up a website that is going to be part of dating, but also like the social media information and where you could possibly meet somebody. And I'm putting that.
There are good ones here in the Philippines.
There are good ones here in the Philippines.
You just have to be patient and look. It took me 3 years to find a good one.
Yeah, it took you 3 years. It took me about 5 or 6. So.
And with your advice, I rushed.
Yeah, with my advice, you rushed.
Yeah, I rushed.
You didn't take my advice. That was the problem. All right, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Short little update. I'll see you on Sunday morning, 8:15 Philippine time. Saturday afternoon, evening at 8:15 Eastern Standard Time. And God bless you. Take care. Be safe. Take care of your family, your elderly, and everybody else. God bless. Bye-bye.
Stay well.
Wait, don't click that button unless, of course, you hit the subscribe button. And then you can move on. And while you're down there, hit the notification button as well. And if you leave a like or a comment, we will personally respond to you on all or any request you might have. And thank you for watching, and we'll see you again at the next video.